Hey guys, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review and a look using the Sassy Sienna's palette from Dose of Colors. I apologize if you can't really see the palette because it is a reflective surface, but this is basically what the packaging looks like. It's this very kind of brassy copper tone mirrored kind of thing, and this is the box that it comes in. And the colours that you get are Sassy, Brassy or Brassy, Foxy, Bossy and oh so Sassy. So I got this last year, I think in November sometime, for the November Boxy Charm. Like I said, every time people bring in Boxy Charms and they sell this stuff, and I see something I like, I'm like, I'm going to purchase that. Thank you very much. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a warm smoky eye using these beautiful shades. So there only is matte shades in this palette, which is okay. And this is definitely like a matte collection palette that Dose of Colors has brought up, because they have a lot of others. They have like a plum one and like a cool tone one and like a normal one. So they have quite a few, and it comes with a brush, which is, I mean, it's okay. I don't really know what I'm probably going to do with this because they feel quite stiff. This one is kind of like fluffy, but I suppose it's for like, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to go off and start with the color Foxy, which is this nice warm toned brick brown, and I'm just going to grab a brush. Well, actually, yes, a brush, obviously. I'm just going to tap into that, and then it has a mirror as well. I've heard a lot about Dose of Colors eyeshadows and how well they perform. So I'll be interested to see how this look turns out today. I'm just going to take a fluffier brush from Wet n Wild and just blend that edge over there. I'm very impressed. I only had to dip in like 1 and a bit times to get pigment across my whole eyelid. Okay, then with that same little smaller defining brush, I'm going to dip into this shade over here called, I think, Brassy or Brassy, wherever you are in the world. I'm not sure how you say that word, but over here we call it Brassy. And I'm just going to now place this on the outer corner and then blend it towards the center of the lid. Then I'm going to dip, oh wait, let me do the other eye first. So far these mattes are blending out really rich and beautifully. It almost has like a velvet kind of look to them. Then for the majority of my eyelid where I have not put any dead-filled eyeshadows, I'm going to dip into the shade Foxy again, and I'm going to just put that all over the lid. Okay, and then to intensify that outer corner of the eye, I'm going to dip into this deeper brown shade called Stay Sassy. And I'm just keeping that color right on that outer view of the eye. And then again, good. Then I definitely do want to line my top with my top waterline, is that even a thing? My top lash line with some intense black from my Urban Decay palette, and just to also create a base for when I do my lashes as well, just so that the lashes don't look like they're floating on my eyelids, that it all looks like totally cohesive to the look. So my favorite black eyeshadow to use for this type of thing, instead of using like a liquid liner, is this blackout shade from Urban Decay. It's probably my most favorite, most intense black eyeshadow I own. So I'm just going to take some on a little defining brush, and I'm going to just press it in. Like, look at that, that's literally like a black, so black. And then I'm just going to take this little smudging brush that we use to place the colour on the outer corner, and then I'm just going to like blend that in to the look. Like, look at that difference. It automatically makes it so much more like a sexy, like sultry kind of look, which I think is kind of cool for Valentine's Day if you are into cool warm tones. Not many people like warm tones for some strange reason, but I really like them. It goes really nice with people with brown eyes or blue eyes. It just complements the eyes really well. And then again, I'm just repeating the step that I did without poking yourself in the eye. Okay, I really like that. And now we're on the topic, or going on to the topic of lashes. I received an amazing PR and slash press package from a company called Pinky Goat, which is, I think it's originated from the United Emirates. So very exciting. They are actually launching in Clicks very, very soon. This video isn't sponsored by them, but I thought while I have the package here with me, I really do want to test out one of their eyelashes and do a look with them, so I can show you guys what they look like. So this was the beautiful package that I received it in from a PR agency called Freebies Marketing and PR. So this is the box that it came in. They sent me 3 pairs of eyelashes as well as an eyelash glue, which I was very, very excited to try out. And it is coming exclusively to Clicks. If you are overseas, they also sell them in Sephora as well, and Superdrug, as well as obviously Pinky Goat online. But yeah, it is launching February, which is this month, at Clicks exclusively. And it was actually a beauty award given by Cosmopolitan for Best False Lashes. So I'm very excited to try these out, and I'm very, very grateful that I have received this gift. This is probably one of my favorite kind of PR packages to receive with regards to lashes, because I love lashes and I use them almost every single one of my videos. So I'll just show you quickly the styles that I got, and I was so, like, the packaging, like, what do you even mean? So this is the one that I was most excited about, because this is so long and so fluffy. This is absolutely incredible, and this is the Armani type. Extra long reusable silk fiber, and then this one is made from advanced silk fibers, so this one can be worn up to 10 times. And then this one, which is more of like a wispy kind of, it almost runs over the Ardell wispies. This can also only be used up to 10 times. So I think that's great. And then the last one, which is kind of a mixture of the two, it looks like, in the shade Lulu, also 10 times. So majority of these lashes you can reuse up to 10 times, which I think is great, especially if you are a makeup artist and you do looks on yourself. You can also reuse them in a couple of videos, like 10 videos. That's a lot of videos you can use lashes in. Anyway, so, and then this is the glue, which, might I add, is formaldehyde free, which Corsten Hart brought to my attention that formaldehyde shouldn't actually be in lash glue, and I was like, damn straight. So I'm going to, I think, oh no, this is the hard part, I don't know which lash to try now. Lulu, Armani, or Cannes. I think I'm going to go with Cannes, just because I want to keep it sultry and wispy and natural. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to pop them off Cannes camera. If you guys are interested, I can do a demo of me using them in a separate video or IGTV. You just let me know what you want me to do, and then I will do it for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop those lashes on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so those are the lashes on. I use the one called Cans. These are extremely lightweight, just like it says. I really like that the band was really thin, so it's not like too much of like a false lash. Like when I look at myself, I feel like I just have my eyelash extensions back. And guys, this glue is so good. Usually with some of the other glues that I've used before, I think it's just because this one does have latex in it, and if I'm honest, latex glue is my favorite because it has that tackiness. So when you apply it to your eyelash, regardless whether you left it on for 20 seconds or put it on instantly, it kind of adheres to your eyelash almost immediately, and I love that. And then that means it's going to stay on for much longer if it has such a quick like grip, and it dries down really quickly, as well as it's not black, but it's almost like a gray. So when you're doing like eyelashes on someone and you don't want that like shiny bluish white glue to still be peeking through, I've never actually used grey or black eyelash glue before, and it's probably now my favorite, especially for when I eventually do use it in my kit for when people need individual cluster eyelashes. It is going to look so good because it's going to blend in with the whole entire lash. But anyway, I'm going to move on to foundation, and I'm going to be mixing my my cat broke my Catrice bottle, so it's in a little thing like this. I've just put 2 pumps down of that and 1 pump down of my Girl Pro Matte, and I'm just gonna make a little scientific concoction quickly, and then I'm gonna start applying to my skin. I'm just applying it in dots all over my skin, just so that the product gets evenly distributed around. I'm going to then proceed to use my favorite foundation brush in the whole world. That might still be a bit damp. I washed all of my brushes yesterday, and I've taken up a whole half a towel lengthwise and widthwise of brushes. So, okay, this should be fine. I'm just going to buff this into my skin. I'm then just going to press this into my skin to make it more one skin. And I'm just going to be careful how I go around my brows because they are quite defined today. I've actually been low-key loving the fine brow back. Just feel like it. Mixing my Girl and these 2 foundations together, the Girl and the Catrice, is like my holy grail. The reason why I mix them together is because the Girl one has flashback and is just a teeny bit too light for me, and the Catrice one is like my exact color, and then 5 minutes later it's like not my color, so it oxidizes a bit. But I found that this 2 combination, because they're both look, the Girl one is a bit more of a matte foundation, like an intense matte, while the Catrice one, it is matte, but I just feel like a bit more on the satin side, like not incredibly matte as the Girl one. So I mix them both together, and I kind of get like the best of both worlds with this foundation combination. Then I'm just going to set my under eyes with some of my Bare Minerals powder. I really do enjoy this powder a lot. This is the only white powder that I own that doesn't give me flashback. Thank you, Bare Minerals. And I'm just going to take it on a brush like this and just set it in place. When doing your under eyes, I would suggest applying it in a patting motion. The moment you start sweeping across is when it gets a little bit dangerous, and you might just sweep away your concealer and your foundation. Or you can be like me and kind of bend the system and then pat first, and then once you think that area is securely like set, you can then sweep just to get under that area. That is of course if you aren't using a brush as big as yours should. And then you are set. Okay, now time to move on to the face. I definitely do want to contour with my Smashbox 2-in-1 foundation stick, and I'm going to pop some on my forehead, and then I'm going to pop a little bit on my cheekbones. Love, 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 love this contour side of the Smashbox. And then I'm going to take my mini little boxy charm brush and then use this to shape the contour. And then when you're blending your contour, I always recommend blending up instead of down, because the moment you start blending down, you ruin your whole contour by making your bone structure look like so just blending up helps make those cheekbones stand up a little bit more. And if you feel like that you've done a bit too much damage, you can always take your foundation brush and just clean up the area where you think you either went too low, you put too much. And then into your forehead, you will want to blend this into your hairline as well. Okay. Then for blush, I'm going to take my Cover FX base palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade Blush, which is called Sublime, I don't know, I've never known since I've gotten this, and I've always just said Sublime, but I'm just going to then pop this onto my cheekbones, making sure to blend up in towards the contour, so that it doesn't look like it's on a solo mission. Tap off your excess, you don't look like a clown. And then if you feel like you're going overboard, like I always do, just gently buff that away. With a more fluffy brush, and this also distributes the product a bit more evenly than what you originally placed it as. Okay, then I always do highlighter last, but let's just finish up the eyes. I've been tempted to use this goldish kind of long-lasting eye pencil from Essence. I bought this recently and I have yet to use it. So it looks like this, and it's called Rose Goldie. So I was thinking maybe I should put that on my waterline to, spice things up a bit instead of using your ordinary black. So I thought, let me just put this on my waterline, see what happens. Low-key matches the packaging of the palette. I'm not gonna lie, it has like a kind of copper undertone. I feel like it only will catch the light. I feel like a flash on it or something. It's still kind of cute though. Okay. And then I'm going to take that Sassy Sienna's palette again, and we're going to smoke out the lower lash line. And I'm going to be taking this one called Foxy, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that in shade to join it up to the top of the eye. so that it is one big smoky goodness. Okay, I'm fine. I was just being dramatic. For highlighter, I definitely do want to take something a bit that's got a bit of sparkle, just to, you know, diffuse from the like complete matte eye look. So I'm definitely taking one of my famous glitter shades from my Mercury Retrograde palette, and I think I want to dip into Gold Light, which is this kind of flaky glitter. Oh yeah, hi. That is freaking beautiful. Damn, that is a good one. For our highlight, I definitely do want to add a bit more, like a bit more colors into the look. So I'm gonna take my Heaven's Hue Opulence Heaven's Hue highlight from Stula, and I'm going to pop that onto my brow bone. Okay, so for the lips today, I definitely do want to take something that has a little bit of a glossy tint, just to complement the look, because we have a bit of a lacking of shimmers and pops of color. So I think I want to dip into this color over here from my Switch Beauty Ultimate Matte Palette. And I'm just going to apply it to my lips, and then we'll apply a gloss when we are done. Okay, so here we have the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So let's just chat about the palette. So I think that this is a great little investment if you're big into warm tones and you don't generally tend to have that many of your matte warm tone shades. I do know that they also, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that they have like different types of just matte palettes. I'm sure they also have like shimmers as well. But I really enjoyed these the 5 little colors that I got to play around with today. I haven't done a total matte smoky eye in a very long time, and I'm like, low-key, I love it. Like, I kind of love a little bit of matte with a little bit of sparkle in the corner, that kind of thing. So I think that that is a great little palette, and all of them blend absolutely beautiful, and the eye look looks absolutely stunning as well. I have no complaints about this palette at all. I just popped on some lipstick and mascara and brow gel, all that kind of thing. So here we have the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!